Hello my friend, welcome to the video. My name is Ethan and today we're going to talk about loans. More specifically, housing loans. If you stay till the end of this video, you will potentially be able to save yourself thousands of dollars. Okay, so a housing loan works very much like a normal human loan. Let's say if I were to borrow $100 from you, correct? Since we don't know each other, you want to find out what's in it for you. Okay, so let's say the interest rate is 5% off of $100. So you lend me $100. Okay, so what I have to do then is to pay you back $5 extra every single year. However, if I were to pay you $5 every single year, the loan will never ever end, correct? Because this is me only paying back the interest. I am not paying back my principal. I'll talk about principal a little bit later. Okay, so unfortunately we do not have that in Singapore. In Singapore, what will happen is I will have to pay you a bit more than the interest amount. Okay, so I have to pay you $10. When I pay you $10, $5 will go into interest as per normal. The other $5 will then be put into principal. This means right now I owe you $95. So when it comes to next year, remember I already pay you back $5 extra already, correct? So now I owe you $95. $95 multiplied by 5%, this will give you $4.75. However, I'm going to pay you back another $10. Alright, so in this instance, $5.25 will go into this, and then this cycle will go on and on and on until around 10 years later, the amount will be zero. This is when I have already cleared off my loan. In the context of a housing loan, the loan tenure is roughly 30 years or 25 years. Okay, so after this 25 years, right, you would have fully cleared your loan. Therefore, the house belongs to you. So what you want to do, you want to launch Excel, go under New, and then search for loan calculator. Okay, so when you search for loan calculator, you can use any one of these, but I am going to use this. This is something a little bit cleaner. Okay, so for this example, we are going to use $1 million, okay, at 2.6% as the HDB rate is, and at 25 years. Okay, we're going to use this as a rough example. As I've explained earlier, right, I've explained on the principal, I've explained on the interest as well. Okay, the ending balance is the beginning balance minus away the principal. As you can see, right, over the years, right, your ending balance, right, consistently keep getting lower and lower and lower until a point it reaches zero. This is upon the 300th payment, which is 25 multiplied by 12. Okay, so at the end of 30 years, you've paid off your house, you don't need to service the mortgage anymore, and the house belongs to you. However, we're not going to look that far just yet. We're going to look at the 12th payment, because usually what banks do, right, they give you a 2-year lock. Okay, so what I'm going to do for you guys, right, I'm going to get the payment amount, the principal amount, and the interest amount for 2.6% and 2%, and we are going to compare it over here. Okay, so now what I want to do, I want to compare the difference between 2.6% and 2%. Okay, every single month you will be saving $298 in terms of payment. However, for interest it is slightly more. It's $490.44. Okay, the reason why that there is this difference, right, is because of the difference in principal. If you've realized this already, you will be paying back more principal, although you're paying less every single month. So the real thing that you should be looking at is how much the bank is charging you for interest. $490 per month will lead to $11,760 in 2 years. Okay, that's close to $12,000. I think for a little bit of work, saving $12,000 will be quite productive for any decent human being. Am I right to say that? In the example, I use $1 million. However, if your loan is, let's say, $576,000, what you gotta do is take the example numbers, multiply by 0.576. This way, you'll be able to roughly estimate how much you'll be saving in terms of 2 years interest. If you'd like to find out more about refinancing, getting a new loan, structuring your loan in the best way possible to maybe even take out money from your property, this is when you want to go over to my website, which is unbeatable.sg. Okay? This is when you'll be able to get an appointment with my team and me. At this point of time, it is just me. But let's see how fast this business expands, yeah? Thank you for staying all the way to the end of the video. If you've learned something today, I'd like for you to like, share and subscribe this video. If you have any further questions, keep them in the comments down below. I'll be actively replying them as much as I can. There you have it. Now you understand loans. Alright? I'm glad we can spend this time together today. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one.